The tranquility of mind, a Stoic approach to inner peace. In today's world where distractions abound and the pace of life often seems overwhelming, the pursuit of mental tranquility can feel like an impossible task. The constant bombardment of external pressures, from work, relationships, social media, and the ever-present noise of modern life, can leave us feeling unmoored and emotionally drained. Yet, among the ancient teachings that have endured through the centuries, Stoicism stands as a powerful guide to achieving lasting peace of mind. By embracing its principles, we can cultivate a tranquil mind in even the most tumultuous of times. This article will explore how Stoicism teaches us to achieve mental tranquility in a world filled with chaos and uncertainty. By delving into the core Stoic principles of acceptance, virtue, and emotional resilience, we will uncover the timeless wisdom that helps us navigate the complexities of life with serenity and grace. Through the teachings of ancient Stoic philosophers, as well as modern-day applications, we will discover how Stoicism offers a path to inner peace, one rooted in acceptance, mindfulness, and the cultivation of virtues that fortify the soul against adversity. The core principles of Stoicism, a path to tranquility. Stoicism, a philosophy founded by Zeno of Citium in the 3rd century BCE, offers practical tools for navigating the trials and tribulations of life with wisdom and composure. At its heart, Stoicism teaches us that true happiness and tranquility arise not from external circumstances, but from the way we respond to them. The Stoic path to inner peace is built upon several key principles that help us detach from external chaos and find serenity within. 1. The dichotomy of control. Focus on what you can control. One of the fundamental teachings of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control, the understanding that there are things we can control and things we cannot. The Stoics believed that our inner peace hinges on our ability to distinguish between these two realms. We cannot control external events, such as the behavior of others, natural disasters, or the state of the economy. However, we do have control over our thoughts, emotions, and reactions to these events. By accepting this distinction, we free ourselves from the anxiety that arises from trying to control the uncontrollable. Instead of obsessing over outcomes or worrying about things beyond our influence, Stoicism encourages us to focus on our own actions and reaction, which are within our control. This shift in perspective is foundational to cultivating tranquility, as it allows us to stop wasting energy on things that cannot be changed, and instead invest our efforts in what we can influence. 2. Virtue as the highest good. Cultivating inner excellence. For the Stoics, virtue, living in accordance with reason and moral excellence, was the ultimate goal of life. They believed that by cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, we could achieve harmony with nature and live a life of inner peace. In a world filled with distractions, the cultivation of virtue acts as an anchor, grounding us in what truly matters. By developing a virtuous character, we become less dependent on external circumstances for our sense of well-being. Instead, our peace of mind comes from our ability to act with integrity and make choices that align with our values. Virtue, in Stoic thought, is not just about adhering to ethical principles, but about mastering the inner workings of the mind. controlling impulses, managing emotions, and remaining steady in the face of challenges. Through the practice of virtue, we learn to cultivate a sense of inner calm that is unshaken by the external world. 3. Emotional resilience. Embracing challenges with equanimity. Another core Stoic principle that aids in the cultivation of tranquility is emotional resilience. The Stoics did not believe in suppressing emotions, but rather in transforming how we experience and respond to them. By embracing the philosophy of amor fati, the love of fate, we learn to accept whatever life brings with open arms. Instead of resisting challenges or seeing them as obstacles, we learn to see them as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Emotional resilience is about developing the ability to face adversity with composure. It is about maintaining a steady, unshaken mind, even when life throws difficulties our way. By practicing emotional resilience, we can prevent negative emotions such as anger, fear, and anxiety from taking over our mental state. Instead, we cultivate a mindset that remains calm, centered, and focused on what we can control, regardless of the external circumstances. Historical examples of Stoic tranquility. To truly understand the power of Stoicism, we can turn to the lives of its greatest practitioners, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca. These Stoic philosophers lived in tumultuous times, yet their ability to maintain inner peace amidst personal struggles and political turmoil serves as a powerful example of how Stoic principles can lead to tranquility of mind. Marcus Aurelius, the Emperor's Reflection. Marcus Aurelius, one of Rome's most revered emperors, is perhaps the most famous Stoic philosopher. Despite his position at the height of power, Marcus Aurelius faced immense challenges, including political instability, war, and personal loss. Yet, through his writings and meditations, he reveals how he maintained his composure and sense of tranquility in the midst of such adversity. In his personal reflections, Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself of the Stoic principle of the dichotomy of control. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." His ability to maintain a calm mind and make virtuous decisions in the face of overwhelming challenges is a testament to the power of Stoicism in achieving inner peace. Epictetus. The philosopher in exile, Epictetus, born into slavery, faced a life of hardship and oppression. Yet, despite his difficult circumstances, he became one of the most influential Stoic philosophers. In his teachings, Epictetus emphasized the importance of accepting what we cannot control and focusing on our inner responses. He famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Through his own resilience and acceptance of his situation, Epictetus was able to cultivate a sense of inner peace that transcended external hardships. His teachings continue to inspire countless individuals to embrace life's challenges with equanimity and strength. Seneca, the Stoic statesman. Seneca, a Roman statesman, was known for his writings on Stoicism, which offer profound insights into the cultivation of tranquility. Throughout his life, Seneca faced exile, political intrigue, and personal loss, yet he consistently turned to Stoic principles to maintain his peace of mind. In his letter to Lucilius, Seneca wrote, "A wise man is never disturbed by the troubles of life, for he knows that they are a part of nature." Seneca's ability to remain steadfast and composed in the face of adversity exemplifies the Stoic belief that tranquility is not dependent on external circumstances, but on our inner state of mind. Modern applications of Stoicism for mental tranquility. While Stoicism originated in ancient Greece and Rome, its principles are just as relevant today as they were in the time of Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca. In the modern world, where stress, anxiety, and emotional turmoil are rampant, Stoicism offers practical tools for cultivating mental tranquility. Mindfulness and Stoic meditation. One of the most effective ways to embrace Stoic teachings in today's world is through mindfulness and Stoic meditation. Mindfulness, which involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment, aligns closely with the Stoic practice of focusing on what is within our control. By practicing mindfulness, we can train our minds to stay focused on the present, rather than being overwhelmed by worries about the future or regrets from the past. Stoic meditation, similar to mindfulness, involves reflecting on our thoughts, actions, and reactions to external events. This practice allows us to identify negative thought patterns and replace them with more constructive and Stoic responses. By incorporating these practices into our daily lives, we can cultivate a sense of calm and clarity. Negative visualization. Preparing for adversity. Another powerful Stoic exercise is negative visualization, the practice of imagining the worst-case scenario in order to prepare ourselves for adversity. By confronting the possibility of loss, failure, or hardship in our minds, we reduce the emotional impact these events would have on us when they occur in reality. This Stoic technique helps us develop emotional resilience and maintain peace of mind even in difficult times. Journaling, reflection, and self-improvement. Journaling is another effective way to incorporate Stoic principles into daily life. By regularly reflecting on our thoughts, actions, and emotional responses, we can identify areas where we are struggling and work toward improvement. This practice helps us gain clarity, release negative emotions, and stay focused on what truly matters, our own growth and virtue. Real-life stories of Stoic transformation. Many modern individuals have successfully embraced Stoic principles to transform their mental and emotional well-being. For example, the renowned psychologist Dr. Albert Ellis, the founder of Rational Emotive Behavior Therapy, REBT, drew heavily from Stoic teachings in his approach to therapy. By helping individuals challenge irrational beliefs and focus on what is within their control, REBT echoes Stoic principles and has been widely successful in helping people overcome anxiety and stress. Another example is Ryan Holiday, a modern Stoic writer who has made Stoicism accessible to a broad audience. Through his books, such as The Obstacle is the Way and Ego is the Enemy, Holiday shares how Stoic principles have helped him and many others face life's challenges with resilience, poise, and inner calm, embracing the Stoic path to tranquility. The Stoic path to mental tranquility offers timeless wisdom for cultivating a serene mind in a world full of distractions. By focusing on what we can control, cultivating virtue, and developing emotional resilience, we can achieve a sense of inner peace that is not dependent on external circumstances. The lives of Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca serve as powerful examples of how Stoicism can help us navigate adversity with grace and tranquility. In our modern world, Stoicism provides practical tools. Mindfulness negative visualization, journaling, and more that can help us cultivate mental clarity, emotional resilience, and lasting peace of mind. By embracing these practices, we can transform our approach to life's challenges and achieve the tranquility of mind that Stoicism promises. If this article has inspired you to cultivate inner peace through Stoic principles, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with others who may benefit from the wisdom of Stoicism.